Hi friends, welcome back to Cordelia Joy Yoga. I'm Cordelia, and today I have a 30-minute feel-good yoga flow. Lots of stretching, lots of dynamic movement to get the body and blood going. So when you're ready, roll out your mat and meet me in a tabletop position. Wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Push the ground away, really grounding down through all 10 finger pads. Inhale, lift the gaze and drop the belly. Exhale, chin to chest, round spine. Inhale and exhale. A few rounds of cat-cow on your own here. When your spine feels a little bit more warmed up, feel free to add some movement that feels good within your body, maybe dropping your hips to one side and then the other, keeping breath aligned with movement here, swinging the body and the spine in one way and the head in the other, bending deeply into the elbows if that feels good for you. Switch directions if you haven't already. Breathing deeply here and feeling into the movement. Taking this time to scan the body and prepare you for the remainder of practice. On your next inhale, come to a neutral spine. Draw belly button into spine, tuck onto the toes, and gently lift your knees on your next exhale. Inhale, stretch the right leg out long behind you, and exhale, knee to nose, straightening out through the left leg. Inhale, stretched out long, lift the gaze to the top of the mat, and exhale, knee to nose. 6 more, keeping the left knee lifted on the inhale and straightening out the left leg on the exhale. Keep pushing the ground away, really separating the shoulder blades away from each other. Good. Keep breathing. Taking this as slow as you can, but not faster than me. Inhale and exhale. On this next inhale, step the right foot in between the hands and rotate the left heel to drop all the way down to the mat. Inhale, straighten out through the spine, and exhale, fold over that right leg. Feel free to bend as deeply as necessary into that right leg to start off with this deep stretch. Maybe you walk the left toes in a little bit to help ease the stretch as well. Option to stay high on the fingertips or drop the palms all the way down to the mat. Inhaling and exhaling to stretch even deeper. Another option to go even deeper and flex out through the right foot, lifting the toes off the mat. Find what feels good here, just releasing into this position and into this stretch. Inhale and walk the fingertips forward. Lower the toes if they aren't already, and exhale, step that left foot behind the right foot. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale to fold over this crisscross forward fold. Release the hands all the way down to the mat, bringing the tops of the hands to touch the ground. Your exhale drops your chest even closer to your thighs and to the knees. Exhale releases the shoulder blades down towards the ground and towards the earth. Inhale, fill up the belly, and exhale, release the shoulders even more. Again, feel free to bend deeply into the legs if necessary. Either stay here or option to come into your standing splits, lifting the left leg up and back, all the way up towards the sky, either keeping both palms grounded or grabbing onto the back of the leg with the right hand. Keep engaging through the left glute, lifting the leg higher and higher. Inhale, look up. Wherever you are, your next exhale brings you to a warrior 3. Bend deeply into the right knee to start, and then inhale. And exhale, cactus out through the arms while also bending through the left knee, pulling the heel into the glute. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to bring everything in. Keep going, 6 more here. Draw the left hip down and the right hip up. If you are feeling any weakness like me today, then you will feel this everywhere. But keep going. Just 4 more. Pulling that heel into glute as much as you can, really pulling your shoulder blades together. On your next inhale, keep everything pulled in together. And exhale, pulls left knee into chest. Straighten out through the spine, arms are up and above you. Point out through the toe, inhale and exhale, cross your left ankle over the right knee, setting the hips all the way back for your chair pose. Arms stay lifted and keep breathing here. Inhale, ground down through the right foot and lift the hips up, either keeping your left ankle crossed or bringing your left foot somewhere along the inside of the right leg for your tree pose. Find your drishti, your point of concentration. Maybe you're looking somewhere out in front of you or having your eyes closed, which is a little bit more of a test for balance. Right hand comes to your hip and drop your left toes to hover over the edge of your mat. Left arm comes up and over. Inhale to prepare. Bend deeply over to the right. And exhale brings elbow to left knee. Inhale, stretch over. And exhale, knee to elbow. Keep going, just 6 more. Keeping control in the drop of the left leg, and also keeping those left toes hovering over the edge of the mat. Keep breathing, sinking breath with movement here. On this last one, keep the left knee lifted and pulling it over to the side. Hands come to heart center in prayer. Keep pushing that knee away from you. Inhale, bring knee to chest. And exhale, warrior 3. Arms come back behind you. Inhale. Bend deeply through that right leg. And exhale, steps your left foot all the way back onto the mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift the arms up and over the head. Bend deeply into the right leg. And settle into this position for a couple breaths. On your next inhale, bring your arms out in front of you, stretched long. And on your exhale, bring your right arm to open up to the right side. Inhale, close the book. And exhale, open all the way up, turning over to the right side of the mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Keep squaring off through the hips. Keep breathing. Exhale. Fingertips to the back of the mat. Inhale, center. And exhale to stretch long. Just 3 more here. Keep breathing, keep bending deeply into the right knee. Inhale, last one. Exhale, open up. Stay here and drop your left hand on the inside of the right foot. Either keep the left knee lifted or exhale to drop the knee all the way down. Arm comes up and over first. Either stay here or inhale, grab onto the left foot and pull the left foot away, opening up through the chest. And then exhale, brings heel into glute. Keep breathing. This is a very deep stretch. So find what feels good here, not pushing the body too much. Inhale, release. Frame out through the right foot. And exhale, straighten out through the right leg for your half splits. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Flex out through the right foot if available. Pointing toes up to the sky. Inhale to lengthen and square out the hips, and exhale to fold even deeper over the right thigh. Good. Keep breathing. Roll over the right foot, bending back into the right knee, and then step the right foot back for plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, and inhale, upward facing dog. Keep the elbows bent if necessary. Roll over the toes, set the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Your ears should be in between the triceps. Chin is slightly tucked under to help secure a healthy spine. Keep drawing your heels down towards the earth and pushing the ground away. Inhale and exhale into this lovely meditative downward facing dog. Let's now stretch out the right foot. Bring the tops of the right toes to the mat. Really pushing the toes into the ground, stretching out the right foot. Release, bring both feet to the ground. Inhale, lift the heels, and exhale, release the feet down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Holding for just a second and releasing. Really stretching out both feet, both toes, or all 10 toes, I should say. Release, lift. Just a few more. Keep going. And drop the knees all the way down to the mat. Walk the fingertips in. Keep your toes tucked under and set your hips all the way back onto the heels. Palms can come to the tops of the thighs. And close down the eyes here. Relaxing and releasing before taking it into the other side. Good. Release the hands to the mat. Tap the tops of the feet down to the ground, releasing that stretch that we just did. Wrists are under shoulders, push the ground away, engage through the core, belly button to spine, tuck onto the toes and lift the knees up. Left leg comes up and back, inhale, and exhale, knee to nose. Straighten out through the right leg. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to pull everything together. Keep engaged through the core here. On every inhale, your gaze comes to the top of the mat, and exhale, your knee and nose come to contact. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale pulls everything together. Keep breathing, keep going. You've got it. Good. Last one. And on this last one, step your foot in between the hands for your triangle position. Inhale to halfway lift, and exhale to fold over the left leg. Right heel drops over to the ground. Stay high onto the fingertips or drop the palms all the way down to the mat. Whatever feels good. For a deeper stretch, lift the toes off the ground. If you're feeling real tight on this side like I am, feel free to bend deeply into the left leg. Keep breathing wherever you are. Feel free to adjust if necessary. Good. Lift the gaze. Inhale, walk the fingertips forward. And exhale, step the right toes behind the left heel. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Bring the tops of the hands to the mat. Exhale releases the eyebrows, the eyes, the jaw, the shoulders, the space in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, fingertips come high onto the mat. And exhale for half splits, lifting your right leg up and back, using the strength in your right glute to keep lifting. Next will be Warrior 3. So wherever you are, gently bend into the left leg and lift or drop the right leg down. Inhale and exhale, cactus out the arms, bending deeply into the right leg. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to pull everything together. 6 more. Keep breathing. Keep pushing through it, just as I am. I was definitely struggling here at this moment. Heel comes into the glute. And elbows are drawing back towards the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull everything together. Good. On this last one, stay bent through the right leg and pull your right knee into the chest, lifting the arms up. Exhale to cross your right ankle over the left knee. Inhale and exhale, chair pose. Keep lifting the arms up, over the ears. Inhale to lift the hips up, lift the arms, lift the chest. Either stay here or bring the right foot somewhere along the inside of the left leg. Good job. Bring palms together if that feels good. Close down the eyes if that also is within your practice. Bring your left hand to your hip and drop your right toes over to the right. Right arm comes up and over. Inhale and exhale, pull knee to elbow. Keep going. 6 more. Exhale, pull everything together. Total control coming up and on the way down. 3 more. 2. And 1. On this last one, bring hands to prayer. Keep the right knee lifted and pulling away from you towards the back of the mat. Good. Bring your knee into chest. And exhale, Warrior 3. Arms come back behind you. Inhale to prepare. And gently start bending deeply into the left leg. Exhale, gently steps the right foot all the way back to the mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. Arms come up and over. And start to really bend deeply into the left knee. Remember, we're coming into our opening and closing of the book here, twisting over to the left. So on your next inhale, bring your arms out in front of you, and exhale, left arm comes back behind you. Inhale, center, and exhale to twist. Inhale, center, just 6 more. Exhale, twist. Keep drawing your left fingertips all the way back to the mat towards the back heel. And inhale to close everything in and coming forward. Exhale, open. Inhale, center. Good. Keep breathing, syncing breath with movement. Good job. Just one more, and on this last one, hold and gently bring your right hand all the way down to the mat, keeping your left arm nice and lifted, either keeping your right leg lifted or dropping your right knee all the way down. Either stay in a low lunge or grab onto the right foot, pulling your foot away and opening up through the chest. Inhale. And exhale, pulls heel to glute. Just keep breathing here, breathing into the feeling of the hips or of the calf, whatever you're feeling here. Good. Release, frame out through the left foot. Inhale and exhale, half split, straighten out through the left leg, lifting the left toes off of the mat. Inhale to lift and exhale to fold. Keep breathing, keep squaring out through the hips on the inhale and bringing the chest closer to the thigh on the exhale. Bend into the left leg, tuck onto the right toes, frame out the foot, and step the foot all the way back, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, and inhale, upward facing dog. Roll over the toes, set the hips up and back, downward facing dog on your exhale. Push the ground away, bring the heels into the mat. One round of breath here. And then bring the tops of the left toes to the mat, stretching out the top of the left foot. If you're anything like me, my feet get fatigued really quickly. Nothing like some stretching can't fix. Release and bring both feet to the mat. Inhale, lift the heels, and exhale, release. Keep lifting, holding up high onto the toes as long as you'd like. Doing what feels good within your body here. Maybe even speeding up this little practice. Good. Drop the knees all the way down to the mat. Inhale, release the hips all the way back, untucking through the toes for a well-deserved child's pose. Either keep the palms down or turn the palms to face the sky to release any tension within the shoulders. Good. Keep breathing. If your knees are together, option to bring your knees as wide as the mat. Inhale, fill up the belly in between the thighs, and exhale, let everything go. Good. Keep doing this. Keep breathing. Keep releasing and relaxing everything. Inhale, gently lift your gaze, walk your fingertips towards the knees and tuck onto the toes, setting the hips back onto the heels. We'll stretch out the bottoms of the feet one more time. Good. Close down the eyes if they aren't already. And just breathe. Breathing naturally here, not forcing anything. Good. Lift the hips up off the heels and tap the tops of the feet onto the mat a few times. Bring your palms up onto the tops of the glutes. Elbows are pulling together as you gently start to bring a back bend into your practice. If that feels good, option to start dropping your fingertips down towards your calves and then even walking them back towards your heels. Pull your chest away, keep engaging through the glutes and the core here. Keep pulling the chest open, really opening up the heart towards the sky. Release the head if it isn't already. And gently come up, walking the fingertips up towards the tops of the hips, and then lifting the chest and the head. Cross over the feet, coming to a seat. Bring your legs out long. Inhale, arms come up and above. And exhale, flex out through the feet. Drop your hands down somewhere along the legs. If your hands reach the feet and the bottoms of the feet specifically, go ahead and give them a little bit of massage here. And as always, inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Again, feel free to bend the knees as much as necessary here. Exhale releases you closer to the legs, giving yourself a version of a little bit of a hug here. Inhale, lift. Bring your hands behind the hips, fingertips facing the front of the mat. And exhale to lift the hips for a reverse plank. Keep pushing the ground away. And release the hips down. Good. Come to a cross-legged position. One leg crossed in front of the other. Inhale brings your fingertips to the mat, and exhale, walk the fingertips all the way out until you're feeling a deep stretch. And also making sure that the hips don't lift up off from the mat. Keep breathing. If you have a block nearby, this would be a good time to use it, or a pillow. Good. Walk your fingertips in. Switch the cross of the legs, bringing the other leg crossed in front of the opposite leg. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to walk the fingertips out. Whenever you feel ready to release, go ahead and do so. But this is the end of practice. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope to see you next week. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.